Back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses. I forgot to quit after last time, so I opened my Switch and it was just already on that screen still, so that's cool. Okay, so I only had one note. I knew I had a note, and it is, so I was cruising around the store at some point, I think it was last episode, and I saw the mace, and I was like, I thought about that for Annette, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, because then she's an armored unit, and then she has things that are effective against armored units, and it's not that much heavier than a training axe, and then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, she's already got lightning axe, and that's already effective against armored units, not by the effectiveness, but just by merit of being a magic attack. But then I had the thought that because that's a separate thing from armor effectiveness, does that mean that if she used lightning axe with a mace, it would be like ×3 for armored effectiveness, and then, but it's actually a magic attack, so it would be like, and then I've just like, my thoughts are consumed with giving her a mace, so let's do that. A mace rather than a hammer, because the hammer really heavy and even less accurate, and also much more expensive and probably difficult to maintain. And because we haven't gotten a steady supply of concoctions, and we're just using the vulneraries, that's not super helpful for her, so I'm cool with swapping out her concoction for that, or sorry, her vulnerary for that. I find especially much more towards the end of the game where I have a bunch of healers, or a bunch of people who are, even if they're not designed for healing, like Ingrid isn't exactly, I'm not playing her a healer really. I can still use their healing spells, so we have a lot of healing capabilities and basically every healing spell is better than vulnerary. I find I don't use them as much as the game goes on, and I even don't really use them that much at the beginning either, I guess. Ooh, did I equip your close counter? I sure didn't. Authority might with gambits, not as interested in. You know, I have that the authority thing for a lot of people, but all it is a bit of extra damage with gambits, and since you only get one or two, it doesn't seem that much that useful, does it? Broad strokes. I mean, sometimes the gambits are really good if you're doing like one of the for whoever has the 4 in a row one. Well, that would be to do, and I have other skills I need him to have. But like for some, it's not like useless, I wouldn't say, because the gambits can be very powerful in a pinch. But there are just a lot of other things I would probably want over it, especially for Byleth. Actually, I'm gonna want to do bow, aren't I? Because I said at some point that I wanted bows for you. Although with bows, swords, and axes, it's getting a little crowded, but I've also got a lot of health, so maybe I'll just get myself a training bow, because there have been a few instances where I want to fly and then use a ranged attack. Oh man, I really don't have much money. I thought I had more. I wasn't really paying attention. What does it cost to bump up the mace? Oh right, we don't have that many stones either. Okay, but it's very cheap. And I just wanted to see if any of us have any battalions we'd prefer to have over the ones we have currently equipped. I cannot use the Galatea Pegasus code just yet. Although at the moment, it's almost looking like I might want this one more. Well, they both have some nice physical attack and protection. But the Galatea Pexisco also has resilience and is way much more endurance. I'll carry on. And it's got the actual combative gambit, which is nice. Index sword fighters. Oh, that's an A rank. Wowza. And retribution. Again, this seems like a very situational one that I don't know how often I'd get use out of retribution. This thing, I mean, it sounds like it would be really powerful if you knew what you were doing with it, but I don't. But it's also +4 to physical attack, and so that's not so bad, especially considering it's at level 1. Maybe we'll make use of that later, who knows. Ooh, the Gautier Knights also give stride. Ooh, there's an interesting thought. Perhaps we could replace Ashes with that later on, although it would tank his magic attack and his resilience, both of which we want to be good for him. Maybe I could give him the Gautier Knights. That actually kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because he's going to be a mounted healer. Oh, the Saros Mercenaries give him +3 attack. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Anyways, we don't have the nearly amount of authority for that yet, so... Ooh, for Monmella, I could give you some cool stuff. I kind of like the look of this one as just both defenses. You lose a bit of accuracy, but that'll be okay. This one gives you a bunch of physical attack, which would be cool for arching, but you lose a bit on your Hexblade. It's kind of marginal, though, what you lose. So sure, let's do that to give you a bit of a physical edge. And Sunder, I got that for you, wasn't sure what it did. Okay, so it's just got high crit. I think probably we would want that more than Wrath Strike, right? Because they do about the same damage. This one just has that extra crit, and because he's already going to be a crit boy, I would expect. Could be cool. Alright, I don't think there's anything else much to do around here that I meant to do, so but to battle. True Chivalry is the first one we're doing. I seem to recall the safety for the people of the kingdom has been a growing concern, and Fraldarius territory is no exception. Felix has been called upon to help restore order back home. I seem to recall this one not being too long. It was sort of like the Sylvain one, if I recall, except you're not trying to capture, I forget if you were trying to capture bases or just take down the whole army, basically. And I think you're also trying to protect Rodrigue in the middle of it, because he's pinned down at some point. And the whole time Felix is like growling about what an idiot he is. What's going on?
I was looking for you.
Where are you?
I need a favor.
All right. You want to spar, right?
No. This is more serious.
What could be more serious?
My father sent a messenger. He wants me to return to Fraldarius territory.
All right, fair. That sounds kind of serious. Your father.
Rodrigue Fraldarius, the highest ranking member of the Fargus nobility.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you've met him. So I heard.
Yes, you were hiding in your room at the time.
What about the favor? You're familiar with the tragedy of Dusker, I presume?
All too. I am.
After the king's death, public order disintegrated. Bandits continue to raid villages across the kingdom, including those within Fraldarius territory.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a problem for this whole year. For like 10 months we've been fighting off bandits from around the kingdom territory. And you want me to join you?
Precisely. Good guess.
It was the only thing I had to guess there, buddy.
It stems from my family's failure to secure the region.
Ah, no, that's what friends are for.
I want to see you in action. I never tire of watching you fight.
Wow, great.
And
All right.
much more interesting for you than the training ground.
I don't typically tend to take to battle for interest.
Seems dull to a former mercenary.
I'll join you. Let me just not answer that question even remotely, please.
I have a second favor to ask of you.
Oh, what now?
Can you recruit more fighters?
Sure.
I bet there will be willing
Sylvain!
volunteers if you're the one inviting them. I'll set off on my own and meet up with you there.
Right. He's got a strange way of asking for favors, that Felix. I like watching you fight. All right. You could have just said you needed my help. Very well. How many people do we get? Oh, everybody. Sweet. That's rare. For oh god, what am I talking about? Paralog. Here we are. We have 11 allies around, including the man himself. Man, it has slowed a step in recent years, I suppose. You can't be a holy knight before level 30. This man's using hacks. I jest, of course. Perhaps his level was 30 at some point in his youth, but all this running amok of bandits has forced him to do a lot of paperwork, and he's slow to step. Good with faith in riding a horse, though. Face. Everyone's favorite Fire Emblem skill, face. Elite soldiers personally trained by Rodrigue, the Shield of Fargus. Cool. I wonder if those are the ones we'll get, and if we help him out. Ooh, crit plus 15. How much does do Gerald's things give to do? It's plus 10. So maybe I could swap that out for the Fraldarius soldiers if we get those. And then to do would be like mucho, because they're plus protection as well. Holy crap, I'm assuming that's that, because they like to give you battalions for these. I'm assuming that's the one we'd be getting for this. Oh my god, I would hella give that to do immediately, because it's also plus 4 defense. So man would be on fire. But enough about that. In terms of division, okay, so it's the same map even, I think. But the objectives are just defeat the enemy. Oh, defeat the enemy commander is all. This one up here. May as well route if we can. Oh, there are also some villagers caught up in all this mess. That's unfortunate. We better take the herd to this as fast as possible. So the sensible thing to do seems to be to split into two parties. One who's going sort of north and one who's kind of taking the bottom side here. Although there were way more soldiers on the bottom side than on the top side, and that's where the boss is. So in theory, we could probably just use a few well-placed strides and get there and finish it quickly. But we want the levels, dang it. I think I'll send Dimitri up with the northern troop. Flame, since you're down there, that works. I guess I'll go with the southern troop as well, because I'm down at the bottom here and I can't change that. I'll just put Annie up here, but I think Annie and Mercy are both going to go north as well. How about, because there are a bunch more at the bottom and you're good at like dodge tanking and tank tanking, you can be at the bottom here. Manuela, I'm going to swap Sylvain forward because he's more about long range healing, and then Manuela and Ingrid, I guess, can split up. Ingrid down south with myself and Flane, and all right, this looks good. Let's get a cracking on this, shall we? Or shall we not? No, we think we shall.
Struggling to defeat some bandits? What a pathetic old man my father is.
It's not that old.
Villagers are trapped. Let's help them escape.
Yes, we better.
Felix, my son, you finally brought reinforcements.
Finally! He's been like... It's been 3 months! Rescue the villagers being attacked by bandits and get them off the battlefield. We'll do. We'll try. Oh, so do I have to escort them to some kind of square? Okay, it doesn't actually say. I guess once I take out the bandits who are near them, it'll be like, oh, thank you, you saved me, and then they disappear. Well, let's get cracking here. There's only one person with a sword down here, and since my defense isn't like legendary, I suppose I bet it makes more sense for me to try and take down one at a time. So maybe have a look at this. Oh, actually, I could probably one-shot you with like an iron axe. Do I have an iron axe? Ooh, you're getting one-shotted. You have no say in the matter. Whack!
Should I have held back?
Probably not, and I'll just take a step back, or... Oh, no, actually, if I stay here, then the puncher will come after me. The puncher brawler is what they're actually called. I can't check their damage right now. It's probably fine. They're not gonna, like, obliterate me. Yeah, we're good. Dude can come down and help me. He's got Axe Breaker, so I may as well pit you against this one, if I can help it. Yep, no damage on me, sir. And Flame can come up to back me up. I don't know who could possibly reach her from here, but they're not opting to, which is lucky. Quick win just because it's fast, I suppose. I'll move Ash in a minute, but I'd probably better move our tankier people up first. This person's got Icebreaker, have they? Oh, I give you the lance, right? Or the mace, I meant. Yes, good. I suppose I'll just throw a lightning axe on you to get this started. Yeah! Oh, actually, you're doing 8 damage. Oh, right, that's with magic. Okay, fair enough. I was like, even with my armored blow and everything, but it wasn't applicable. I'll have you stand just behind Annette as you fire off an arrow in the bushes here. This one. This way, you're kind of blocking it off, but you can't be attacked from as many angles as she can. But she'll probably be fine to take this mostly on. Ooh, but we got to make sure to, because there are like 3 or 4 people gonna attack Rodrigo at once if I'm not careful. So we got to get down there and help, quickety quick, basically. Do a little melee heal on Annette there, because she took a bit of heavy damage from that fire. I say maybe we send Manuela with the north party. Yeah, we've got enough range on the south party. Manuela with the north party and Ingrid down with the south. Man, I keep forgetting that the only spells you have... Oh no, you lost fire, right? You did have fire because of mage, but you lose it because I classed you to warlock now. Right. I guess Blizzard is the next best thing then, for the time being. Oh yeah, and because you're a warlock now, you have a special animation where you actually like hold the staff in your hands. You're kind of like barely holding it. You're floating it. Okay, I see. And Felix is close enough to dance Sylvain. So even though they usually do this in private, we need to do this now because it's better if I can get Sylvain out here to help take some of the heat off of Rodrigue here. Can you do... right, your magic damage isn't amazing, but sure, hit it with the Bourguignon for now. Yeah! Just to let them know that you're serious about this whole stopping them thing. 2 hits on... Woo! On his family's honor, he's getting a crit as his first move. Nicely done, Rodrigue. That makes that certainly a lot easier for us. And they're going after the villagers and the surrounding people, so... We're gonna have to be quick in helping out here if we don't want anyone to get axed. We have a lot of healers though, so especially on the north side, so this should be very doable. They're coming after me. Wonk! They got wonked. Axe v axe is a battle you will continue to lose. Well, maybe not always, but with Annette's sizable strength. Ooh. I dodged 1 of the 4 punches. I like how she was all like, watch and learn. Like she did something incredible, and then she just got the help punched out of her for the rest of the 3. Woo! Our side's got another crit. Hee-yah! Nicely done. You're stealing my kills, guys. Even still, it looks like we're doing all right here. And we weren't even that... we were a little outnumbered, because it was 11 of us, 11 of the allies, and then 33 bandits. We've already taken out like 4 or 5, though I thought this game said you weren't gonna do that, and I trusted it.
Everything will be fine. Good people of this hamlet, escape where you can.
Is that gonna tell them to... Oh, okay, now they're gonna go exit that way? Why? Well, I'm gonna have to reset to get flame back, but that probably means that poor Rodrigue isn't gonna get that same cool crit. Man, when did I move her? Oh my god, it was the 3rd thing I did! I don't really know why I put her there anyways. It was very obvious that if the second they had lost whatever target they were actually gonna go after, they would just change to flame. Let me just do all the same stuff though. Actually, I'll change one thing. I'll dance Manuela instead this time so she can run up a little farther ahead and start doing stuff. Oh, and she's an archer, so I don't even have to use her curved shot to hit people from 3 away now. Oh, and she can use killer bow now. Sweet. All the archery is gonna get better after this point. I never gave anyone that experience orb that Dedu got in the last battle. Oh, he still gets the crit. Okay. I forget how much you have to change in order to rejig the odds of that happening. Anyways, we can skip the whole turn now, more or less. I think no one tremendously important is gonna die. Alright, you take that one down, so you're reasonably gonna be safe around here. What are you doing? Oh no! Why is he going there? Oh man, I'm starting to see why I had a trouble with this mission before. For a minute, I was like, if he's just gonna stay in the middle there, this is gonna be totally cool, right? But he did not stay in the middle. Skip their whole turn because it's gonna be them going after bandits. Okay, at least their team is sort of doing well at holding places down. Okay, probably I want to use Ash to stride people so that they can help Rodrigo here from the horrible mistakes he's about to make. Although we might not be close enough at this point, I might have to back it up all again, do something else because I don't really know how I could. Okay, well if for whatever reason they're gonna prioritize me over Rodrigo if I go here, which is fine. I won't equip the tomahawk, I guess. Just go there because they're gonna go after me. I don't know why they prioritize me over Rodrigo. Maybe that's just a thing they coded in so that you don't let Rodrigo get axed too easily. I don't remember it being like that before though. Wait, someone attacked Mercy just now. Give it a try at this. That worked. Okay, it was sort of a dumb gamble because it was only about a 40% chance of that working, but it looked really cool. Give it a try a killer bow from this far. That's not great chances. Maybe try a killer bow slightly less far than that. Maybe try it even less far than that. I guess try that. No crit, but it'll be some good damage. Dimitri can probably take down with one of these. Is it better to do with the silver or the killer? I guess the silver is probably cheaper to repair, so do that. See ya!
Too reckless.
Too reckless, interesting. Don't often hear him say that. I think we want to focus our healers predominantly on fixing up the villagers, because I think that the bandits are going to probably prioritize killing the villagers. Felix, actually, instead of dancing someone, I suppose it would, I mean, as much as it would be good for you to dance a healer, you're sort of the only one who can reach this bandit to take them out with something like this. Nice one.
You're weak.
Or maybe you're strong. Ingrid can easily one-shot that. Ooh, with all the new animations of Warlock. Why don't you take out this Armor Slayer with your Armor Slayer? This armor person with your Armor Slayer is obviously what I meant to say, I hope. But you know what? Sometimes I say ridiculous things.
Weakling. That should put a stop to their reinforcements.
That's handy, and also a side effect that I did not realize would happen. I didn't realize there were reinforcements. So can you take them down with this? Ooh, yes, they have Tonebreaker, but some of your things are accurate enough that it's probably not as worrying, so do that. Nice.
I am spent.
I am spent.
Stay focused.
And I could probably manage this with myself with another one of these, because my Iron Axe is super durable. Yeah! Why not?
That is that.
It's cheap to replace. There's no archers around here, right? Who are gonna... Ah, okay, but I can lure another sword person over here with this, which is probably better. One healer I've got, and who is probably most needed for healing? Okay. The people could go after Mercy in theory here, which would be bad, instead of this villager. I think there's not much I can do to save them, really. I'll try and heal them, and I'll stand in front of Mercy so that that doesn't become an issue. Maybe they won't all hit? Who knows? But I don't feel terribly hopeful about that. Yeah, probably not. The other one's probably not going to miss. Sorry about this, villager. Even you with your cool shield couldn't withstand their might. No! I see what you're talking about, villager. This does hurt. Alright, but the Fraldarius soldiers that are still up are protecting things well enough. They're going after me. I don't know why they're prioritizing me over Rodrigo. I guess it's just something they included to make this slightly more palatable. But this was heavily misguided for them in every way, I would say. Shield Pete's hand. Well, it's a shame that we didn't save that villager, but as it stands, it looks like we're more or less got control of the battlefield pretty quickly. Why are the villagers leaving? Oh, right, they're trying to crit. Oh, man, look at all the crits from our partner characters. Right, the villagers, though, are trying to leave through the other way, I think. Onslaught next. This will stun the other one behind them as well, who was fighting me. Not that they have much health. So where are they trying to exit to? Oh, I hope they don't get there too fast, because they're just going to get ripped to pieces. I'd better give a try at fighting this person myself. I've got Helm Splitter, right? That would beat the rest of my Killer Axe, but that's the only thing I can do that... Well, wait. Oh, no, I can just double hit you with any other axe, so let me do that. 1, 2. That'll work.
Should I have held back?
The stronghold is ours. No more bandits should come crawling out of here.
Now, let's hope not. I wasn't really realizing that there were bandits coming out of there, but by the end I started to notice it. We've already thinned their numbers quite a bit, although we did lose the one villager, regrettably. Should you heal this person or get a takedown here? I think probably it's better to heal this person because they're quite a sturdy combatant. And Dimitri can come over here and help out Annette with these troublemakers. You can almost do one takedown with one shot of his training bow. That's gonna be so awesome if he ever gets fast enough to really be doing the multiple attacks. Lightning Axe will take you down. Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe.
Can't afford to lose.
I want to find an armored person to test out this whole mace lightning axe thing on. Ah, bugger. I think there maybe aren't anymore. And Momo can start heading up there. What close is your sword, by the way? Oh, it's C+. And what do you need for the Woe Dao? Just B. Okay, so you're actually pretty close to being able to use that as well. Experience Gem is a wonder. Felix, how about you dance up her so that she can run up ahead and do some other stuff? Felix up to level 23. I think it makes him the first of our team. Strength and speed. Wow. You really got a lot of strength there. Almost as much as Mercedes, actually. Start with one curved shot of the training bow. Well, all right, we missed, but that's fine. They're going to come over here anyways. And you're going to be able to close counter them, which is nice. And maybe pull a Hexblade to finish it if that doesn't go all the way well. People, Ash can physic. His range for this is getting quite large. I like it. Better do me, I guess. Mercy, come down and throw... Oh, Mercy is a little wounded, so I'll have you run up this side, actually. And Sylvain can run over and heal you by melee. Fine with me. Ingrid and Poor To Do over here have been sort of left behind, but Ingrid also has good magic and good magic range, therefore, and can heal up someone from afar. And To Do will be in the midst of the whole bottom army here very soon. Going after Mercy with... Oh man, really? Even after that? Bugger, I didn't think that would happen. Okay, let me just skip through and see if anyone else dies. No, but you get up to Axe A. Aw, man. I didn't want to be skipping through that. That's cool. Perhaps what I'll do then is I'll have you heal up Mercy instead because you have... well, actually, I guess you'll have you both heal up Mercy then. That's the play. Because I do want her to get a little bit of battle experience because she hasn't been getting too much lately. But a better healer so she doesn't die from it. There we go. That's more like it. I mean, still not, you getting stabbed is still not, like, ideal. Woo! The archer parry is so badass. This person's going after them because it's the only enemy within range. And again, they're coming after me for reasons that are insufficient. And look at axe up to A for us.
Am I making progress?
Are you making progress? You're now at the rank of, like, legendary soldiers of legend for axemanship. Axing. That was always my perception anyways, was that A was sort of like the most a human could feasibly be expected, A and A+, and then S is like, you must actually be a literal god or something at this point. I don't really know why these people ran there so fast. There's not much I can do to help them. I guess I'll stand here anyways, because I'll be able to survive not without taking much damage from these people, but these ones are gonna go after the villagers, and that's just gonna be a rough time. Ooh, I might actually be able to put some amount of stop to that. Stride these people up again, and then maybe Dimitri will be able to reach with some arrows. He'll be able to reach a few of them, but it won't be enough to save them, I don't think. Why don't you physic up Mercedes again, and then maybe she'll be more safe to go down here and do more stuff. Or perhaps she'll stay behind and take out this one. That probably makes more sense, actually. Do that, because you're still a little wounded, and it's not good to put you into too much danger. Her defense isn't as bad as Felix's, but it's not tons better. I guess I could have Sylvain heal up the Fraldarius soldier, but there's not much I can do for the villager because they're just gonna get mowed down all in one turn, kinda. I guess I'll try and go for the mage because that'll be the one who's doing the most damage. So I'll curve shot that one down, but they're all their chances to hit are 100%, so it's not like I can just luck through this, really. I could go over there and help a little, I guess. Man, I'm starting to get really fast. Before I was complaining that I wasn't fast enough, but I don't know what changed exactly. Or maybe these people are all just really slow, but this'll do. Two, it's just, ooh, and a crit, just to make sure that I don't take that extra 14 damage. Woohoo! Going upside down.
You fought well.
I think how going upside down is completely, like, not at all helpful to the purpose of actually defeating the person, but it looks like they're just doing it for fun. Well, if we had gotten here a turn sooner, we probably would have been able to do a little better at saving that villager, but it looks like it's not going to go that way this time, which is a shame. That's two we've lost, but sometimes, in the interest of making a playthrough not take forever, we will suck at certain things. Hexblade Part 2, because your training sword has 1 billion hits on it, so.
Better luck next time.
Knocked down to the floor, ye are. Don't need that door key. We're gonna just be walking by it anyways.
Let us away.
Let us away indeed. Have some health, Rodrigue.
Much appreciated.
You got it. I like Rodrigue. Rodrigue is cool. Alright, okay, so now one of the mages comes over and toasts them, unfortunately. Actually, which that might mean that the rest of them go after us instead, and then my theories of what we're going to happen are now all skewed and we die. Hopefully not. Nah, they won't be able to kill us with all this. Because even Sylvain is who they're going after, and he's pretty sturdy, even for a mage. There we...
That is that.
There we go. You go get him, Rodrigue. Nice shot. Oh, and this bold Fraldarius soldier is heading up the offensive on these last three on the corner here. I guess because Fine is still around here, may as well just help patching up the townsfolk. And ditto with Ingrid, even though her talents are better spent setting people on fire, or freezing them, I guess, because she doesn't have fire anymore. I'll race up and take out the person guarding the stronghold anyways. With a little smash action. Actually, was Hub Splitter less durability? I can't remember. No, they're about the same, so. And by about, I mean exactly. Probably a curve shot will be able to take down this mage from here. So Dedu didn't get there fast enough to do as much as I would have hoped, but he had his role in the corner. It was important that he take those people out, and he did it naturally with the utmost of professionalism. These Mercia is still our lowest level for the time being, so I'll head her, move her up towards the boss. How about I use a vulnerary on yourself, because as I said, I'm not using very many of those. Ooh, now that you're an archer, you could start, you could fire at the boss from here, actually. Oh yes, a 7% chance to hit. Marvelous. Maybe you shouldn't fire at the boss, but with just the training bow on this person, that's not a bad idea. 1, 2... And dance her up so she can do a little more this time. Maybe we lower just like one person over to the corner here. How fast are you? You're usually pretty fast. 27, so there's no way she'll be able to match that. So she's gonna get 4 hits on her. Of 23 minus 14 is 9, right? Yeah, so if someone heals her, then that's fine. I guess Ash can do that. Or the X person comes at her for 21. So Ash, heal up Manuela so that she doesn't get immediately destroyed by 4 hits of 9. Sylvain, heal up this Fraldarius soldier just before anything bad happens to them. Annette, pull a little that Slambo action. Lightning axe! Lightning axe! Yes!
Thank goodness.
Which I guess means everyone else had better start heading north. Or should we wait around for the villagers to actually escape? Do we maybe not get the rewards unless they literally walk to the edge? I guess we'll wait to take down the boss until that happens then, just in case. Who knows if it's true or not. At least I'll try to wait. Who knows if Rodrigo will actually be cool with that. Well, the Fraldarius soldiers are going north, and it sort of looked like the villagers were also going to go that way. X-Blade, you! Yarg!
You were no match for me.
I guess Manuel can keep holding this because they're going to run up to try and hit her. Why don't you just dance Mercedes for a bit of XP, and maybe she can... Oh, I guess she could run up and punch stuff. Ooh, she's faster than them. Nope, sorry, that's wrong. They're faster than her. So she would take 40 damage if they went first. That's fine, actually, because I do want her to get damage. All right, the thieves can walk through stuff. So that's... I shouldn't let them get to this villager. So in that case, I'll just have Mercedes block that off. That's probably a better use of her time. Oh, I meant to actually not do that. I meant to... Oh, dear. This thief's gonna go after Ash. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to have him heal, but because he's a lock touch, I just, like, accidentally opened the door, let the thief come in to kill me. Ooh, Felix up to A! Marvelous!
This is how it's done.
Is Annie and Ash, are those the first two A ranks we've gotten? I think so, right? Unless, did Sylvain? No, it was just those two. Cool, go them. At this rate, it is looking like it's probably better if we just take out the boss ourselves, because I don't know what reward we'll get from... there probably isn't an extra reward for getting the villagers to actually go here. That wouldn't make any sense. I was just thinking because it was kind of like that in the Remire Village episode, where it was like, we didn't technically save all the villagers because we didn't take down the people who were harassing them, which I thought was a little unfair. But, so yeah, just pull a melee heal there, just because you can. Fix up the people who were in need of assistance. Ditto for Ingrid, and to do, I guess, just run up there, but you're probably not going to make it in time to do any damage or anything, and just swap yourself over there to prioritize. Owie! Oh, they made the thief go. I guess the puncher's going to go after Dimitri. I keep calling them punchers instead of brawlers. Oh man, he's so defensive, he doesn't even get damage from that. Ooh, the little spin. That was kind of cool. They went after him unarmed instead of by using the gauntlets. I wonder why. And since Mercy is more in need of XP, I think it makes more sense to let her give a try at punching the... Oh, she can do it in one turn. Blank, blank. She really is like a bit of a glass cannon, because she can do... Like, that was 34 damage she did in just one action. Because now I can dance her to do that again, right? But she just would have died nearly if they had had a chance to hit her. So I guess we can try and help get her a kill if we sort of weaken this up ourselves a bit. So let me try with a smash here. There we go. 13 damage. That should be something that Mercy is capable of doing. Hey, I'm better flying now!
Practice yields results.
So it does! I don't have any brawling combat arts for her, but it's better chances to hit if I do something like that, isn't it? Yes, it is. So let's give a try at smashing with the training axe, although is there anyone who can do some healings for some health XP before that? Yes, Sylvain and Ash. Actually, is there any way you could do less than enough damage to... No, never mind. It's Dimitri, of course not. He doesn't know his own strength. Give a try. I have pulses, right? Yes. Give a try at this. Yeah! Aw, man, why do you have to ruin my levels? Maybe you can... Oh, you're still not close enough. Do you know how to shove people? Yes, you do. Ah, you're not close enough to... Alright, let's just wait another turn then. Oh, did Rodrigo try and hit them just now? Oh man, it's getting a little crowded around here. You just throw a little bit of a curve shot out here. I just want to get them down to... Ah, man! I want to get them down to like less than 11 health so that Mercy can just take down with either of these punches, in which case her chances to take down will be very good. Oh, I can have Dimitri talk to Rodrigo. Cool.
Oh, Prince Dimitri is here to help.
Yep.
I am humbled, Your Highness, and so sorry to trouble you.
I doubt he really minds.
Fine. As a man of royal birth, this is the obvious course. However, it does not exactly seem like they are remnants of Miklon's faction.
No, this seems unrelated altogether, doesn't it? They didn't have any assassins, did they? And not many mages.
Nothing but common bandits, and yet, ruffians like that have recently surged in number.
Can we talk about this after?
I am aware. For now, let us focus on saving the villagers.
Right, good shout. There we go. This is what I was hoping for. 22 damage, 78% chance. God damn it. Felix can also talk with the old man.
Pathetic. Struggling to defeat some ragtag.
Probably shouldn't have done this in hindsight.
Felix, you may know this already, but no matter how many you kill, more always appear. Anywhere in the kingdom these days, you can see the same kind of scenes. His Majesty, the late king, would despair to see it.
A dead man doesn't despair.
Oof.
Besides, let's
Oof.
focus on the living.
Oof. There we go. Maybe you could do something that would make it easier for Mercy. Ah, but you're likely gonna die. Oh, but yeah, sword dance, right, makes you very strong. So you do sword dance with the killer axe? No, or killing edge, I meant. So do sword dance with the training sword. Try that. And then don't get hit by both of these attacks in response. There we go.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. There we go. Now Mercy should be able to handle it, right?
Give it my all.
After you do a physic, and you do a physic, I do need Mercy to get this combat speed. Okay, one punch, misses. Second punch. Come on! This is rigged. Fine. I'll do it with someone else. All right, Dimitri, you're up. All right, Dimitri, you're down. All right, me, I'm up. There we go. My God, what does it take to kill a highly trained assassin these days? Jeepers.
That should do it. We've chased those ruffians away for good.
I forgot to have everyone heal last turn. After rewinding.
For your assistance. Please accept this small gift as thanks.
Sorry for the 2 people got axed. I saved most of the villagers. They sound so patronizing. You tried. And we're down, though. That's cool. A large bullion. Ooh, don't mind if I do. We are extremely broke. Shh. 'Twas me. Yay! Ooh, battalion? Fraldarius soldiers. Yes. I'd like that, please.
We are grateful for your help.
Anytime, Rodrigue. Anytime. Why is the camera focusing in on your collarbone?
This village was important to the late king.
This doesn't look right.
If I hadn't saved it, I wouldn't have been able to face his majesty.
Well, are you gonna be able to face him anyways? Like, technically speaking?
Oh, foolish.
Pardon?
We were protecting your subjects, not your ego. I don't give a damn as to whether you can bring yourself to face a dead king.
I will not tolerate such language from you.
I came here to hone my blade and to save innocent people. I suppose if I had died, you would say the same thing you did after Glenn's death.
I like how Byleth is just taking this in like, all right, Felix, calm down now.
He died like a true knight. I have nothing more to say. I'm going back.
So sorry about Felix and all. Rodrigue.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
No, it's just, I understand how he is. He's going through stuff. I mean, and he's not, you know, like 100% wrong or anything.
He's been that way for 4 years now. Of course, I understand his sentiment, to some extent. It all comes down to, well, a difference of opinion.
I'm glad you recognize at least that. I understand Felix as well.
So that's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
How fortunate Felix is to have met someone like you. There's nothing as heartening as having someone around who really understands you.
Well, I maybe don't understand him as much as he would like, but...
He's an odd boy. Thick-headed in some ways. But he's my son all the same. I'm glad he has you to look after him.
Well, I'll do my damnedest. I am not a good person at protecting people, though, so... I wouldn't keep your hopes up about him being alive for much longer than a month. Anyway, bye! Parent-teacher interviews are always so stressful. I'd like that battalion on Dedu, please. I'd like crits for this needs B. Damn it. How close are you to that, Dedu? A little ways off, actually. Well, that was that paralogue. Looks like we're gonna be just doing one more episode of paralogues, or wait, no, that's not exactly... Well, yes, one more episode of paralogues before the next story mission anyways. I guess paralogue, it'll be Ocean View. No, sorry, Falling Short of Heaven, that's the one I want to do first. Sort of wish we had saved more people there, but rough, we didn't. I can't think of a good question for this episode, so I will present none. Sorry about that. The next video going up is... Give me 2 seconds to check my notes. Why do I always start talking before I actually see what it is? Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, where we are finally going to be completing the Triforce of cards that we've hunted down for so long, and we'll just see what the gods have to say about that. Those sassy, arrogant, aloof creatures. But it looks then like this is where it ends for now, so we'll be back with Falling Short of Heaven next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses, which will be in a few days, I assume, unless catastrophe should fall. So thank you very much for coming around, and hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! You know how that goes when it sidestep the second you get over here. You can't just hug my ankles without asking. It's a breach of privacy. Whoa, they're alive. They were only 1 person there a second ago, and now they're like 8. Yes. Promise me you'll call my phone if